Oh, that was scary. That was a natural camera. Hello everyone, welcome back to today's video. Don't mind me going on a brisk jog. Sometimes I say things and I'm like, does that even make sense? I thought I'd make another type of video where I list off some more things that I tend to forget about in Bloxburg, because this game has been out for like a very long time. A lot of things changed, but a lot of things haven't, and there's also things that I forget that exist in the game. Whether it's features or it's like small details, I want to point them out again so I bit my tongue. I want to point them out again so that way we can remember them for like a day and forget about it again. Ah, I bit my tongue, that hurt. Alright, so coming at number 1, the Observatory revamp. I don't know about you guys, personally, I don't really explore much of the town. I mean, because we've seen it enough already. We got quite a good amount of revamps before, and the Observatory was one of them, okay? And when it first came out, it was pretty neat. It was really cool to have something new for this place. Because before we couldn't go inside. I feel like this is one of the more forgettable revamps these days. There are some features with this actual building. You have many different rooms. I think this is just kind of like a educational room. I don't know. Maybe you'll get information about the galaxies and stuff. There's also this room here where you can like run on the earth and it'll like rotate and stuff. There's also this like secret door, which you can go to an anti-gravity room. If you go down here, there's an anti-gravity chamber. Whoa! I forgot about... Okay. Look at my model walk. But also, I feel like one of the really interesting things I tend to forget about the observatory is that the actual dome opens up. I'm gonna call it a dome. I think it's the dome, right? So if you use this telescope here, you can see that the actual window dome opens up actually like and looks into the sky. When you're actually using it, you get to see all of the constellations and stuff. And you know, each season there are new constellations that come out. I don't know, I'm pretty sure they have like it automatically set so that the constellations will come out when it's a certain time of the year. But if you don't know, you can kind of look on the walls, like you have all of the zodiacs and stuff. I think they're the zodiacs or constellation name on the wall. Like let's say some are year round, so you'll always see them in the telescope. Some will only be around in the spring, like Virgo, like Aquarius, you got Aries, and I think technically it's still winter right now. It's cool to look at, but that's it, right? Actually, it's really interesting. I wonder how they programmed this. I bet it's really funny to look at behind the scenes. So that's my number 1, the Observatory revamp. I'm sure it's been forgotten about. Plus, it's kind of tucked away from the town. You got to go through a tunnel, and it's really forgotten about. So coming at number 2, okay, you know what? This is probably a reach for me, but bug hunting could be forgotten about. Now, when it first came out, it was cool. People were like, oh, yay, finally something to do. But after a while now, I feel like maybe, I don't know, I've never seen anyone bug hunt in public servers or anything like that. Then again, I don't see a lot of things in public servers. It's not really in your face. You know, there's nothing really in the menus that you can kind of look at to like remind yourself about it, which is why I think they should have like a journal or something like this menu system. Because I'm sure new players don't even know this feature exists, because the only way to find out is if you have to go to your backpack and like look through all of these items, find it in the tools category and like use it and stuff. There's not really anything to tell you that you can bug hunt in this game, so I feel like it can be forgotten about. So coming in number 3, chores. So in the game, like when you go to bed and you wake up, you have like the messy blankets and stuff that you can make. You can make your bed. You also have like these laundry baskets that you can grab from and put it in the washing machines and actually do your laundry. If you use your appliances way too many times, it'll actually show that your oven will get dirty, your sink will get dirty, your fridge will get dirty. I've kind of find myself too lazy to even clean it sometimes, which is kind of silly, right? Like that's the silliest thing ever. More reasons to do the chores rather than just, I mean, yeah, it's a role play. It gives you a small buff once you do it. Like it'll give you some hygiene and stuff. Like if you wash your dishes, like sometimes I'll forget to even wash my dishes. When I finish my drink and stuff, I usually just kind of like press the X button. I mean, yeah, that's an option. Yeah, you can wash the dishes as well. And then after you wash it, you get this like hygiene buff, which is kind of cool, but it's all right. It's okay. But yeah, once you do that, you can like store it, I guess. And then it'll give you like doing chores buff, which is like hygiene plus, energy minus. I feel like mainly, yeah, it's a roleplay thing and they made it that way on purpose. That way you're not forced to do it. I don't know. I wish we had more washing machines. If you think about it, there's 2 sets of washing machines plus the one that's like 2-in-1. I keep forgetting this is a thing. I hope they add in more types of washing machines in the future. Also, I'm surprised we don't have like hampers yet, you know, like another type of basket to put your dirty clothes in. My idea for the laundry thing, okay, is once you take your shower or take your bath, once you leave it and you're fully like, you know, your hygiene bar is like good enough, it'll leave like a pile of clothing right outside the actual tub. And then you'd have to pick it up. Then you'd have to put it in like a laundry basket, and then you'd have to put in your washing machine. And if you don't want to do your laundry, obviously you can pick it up, press the X button as if you didn't want to do your dishes, you know, make it an option, because why not? Obviously people buy washing machines all the time to put in their homes for like the laundry room, utility room, whatever. How often do we actually do laundry in this game, or just do any chores really? I'm sure there's a lot of people, but like maybe it's a personal thing for me for this thing, but maybe add that to the daily task thing so that way we don't really forget about it. All right, so coming at number 4, all right, I only discovered this like a few months ago, but you can actually like freely place these like decorative seasonal stuff from your inventory. Before, this was never a feature, and I wanted it so bad, and once I discovered it, I was mind blown. Before, back then, you could only place like these Halloween string lights normally like that. There was no option to custom place it, but since then they've added the feature to spend the amount of money that you need to custom place it, and yeah, boom, you can do that. You can do that. I'm adding this to the list because it was something I didn't even discover until 2 to 3 months ago, most likely. Actually, maybe 3 to 4 months. I don't know. It's been a few months. So it is actually worth it to stock these things now. So there you go. I don't know when they added that. They never mentioned it too, okay? They never mentioned it, so you wouldn't know. Alright, so coming at number 5, this is another fun build mode thing, but if you so happen to purchase some limited gift cards from like, you know, Valentine's or from Christmas, and you didn't open up the envelopes yet, you can actually put that in your inventory and it'll like literally show up. So I can put this heart-shaped card in my inventory. Yeah, that is really neat. I actually just discovered this like a few days ago when I was trying to stock up my stuff, but yeah, if you haven't opened up your card yet, put it in your inventory, which is really neat. Obviously, it doesn't work for the ones that are already opened. Like it will sell it. If you are to stock up on these things, make sure you don't open them. That's all. But I thought that was a fun thing to mention. So coming at number 6, the crabs. There are crabs that dance at the beach. This was added in, I believe, during like the summer update or something when they actually revamped. But they added some crabs that will come out of the sand, and sometimes they'll have like a dancing animation. I think not all of the crabs will dance when they come out of the sand, but there will be one that will like do a little crab dance. Okay, when I'm recording a video, you don't want to show up. How dare you? Where are you at? There's a crab right here, and it's like, you know, it's burrowing back into the sand. Okay, excuse me. Where's the one that dances? You are so rude. Oh, that has to be a dancing one. There it is. There it is. See, this crab will dance. It's a reference to actual like crab dance. Wow, go. You go. Look at you. Look at that. Isn't that pretty neat? Like a dancing crab on the beach. If you are an explorer, you'll see this most likely, but if you're not, you won't really know about it. I'm sure a lot of people just stay on their plots because they just want to build, but whoa, look at those moves. What? Coming at number 7, the seashell trophy. I feel like once again, if you're a new player, you'll really won't know that this exists. Yeah, there's a secret trophy that a lot of people already have. Once we get it, we don't really think about it too much afterwards. It's just a collection thing located over here in the ocean. If you do some scuba diving and you actually end up near the observatory, kind of outside in the water, you'll be able to find a trophy. I don't know if I can get another one. I don't know if it disappears. I haven't found this in a long time, but I feel like it's around this area. I think it's more so over there by that wall. Do some scuba diving, have some fun, explore the map a little bit. Oh, I got my free money. But yeah, it's right here, the giant seashell, an extremely rare, beautiful giant seashell. Coming at number 8, the gas pumps at each gas station is actually interactive. And I know this probably isn't really a forgotten thing, but sometimes I find myself like, whoa, I can do this. I can do this, you know? I don't know if they have any plans to make this like an actual in-game like feature mechanic in the future where maybe one day you'll have to fill up your car's gas and stuff, but yeah, I mean, that's pretty interesting, you know? Not really useful, but it's for role plays mainly. Coming at number 9, the higher athletic skill you have, the better you do things. And that's just kind of obvious. And, you know, in real life, if you have more skill, obviously you'll do something better than others. But I find that a really cool thing in this game where I'm running normally. And if I do yoga, I'm actually going to be super good at it. And if I didn't have high enough skill, I would actually be terrible. Like, look at all these moves I'm going to pull out. I'm going to bust out some good moves. Look at this. I can't believe I'm that flexible. And here's an example of it. I'm on my other account that's only what, level 2 athletic. That's not very athletic, but yeah, if I were to go on run on this treadmill, I'd be struggling. Like, I would be lagging behind. See, I'm trying to catch up, you know? Like, your character will eventually get to the very end of the treadmill, they'll have to catch up on it, so that way they don't like end up falling and stuff. But that's a fun thing. Oh yeah, and then if I did yoga, I wouldn't really be able to do the advanced moves. Like this is probably a basic. Wow, I just skilled up. Now I'm gonna be so good. But you don't get as many cool animations if you're... Ooh, let's see. I don't think you'd have as many cool animations if you were low level. See, I have the most basic stuff. Yeah, I'm not doing any fancy flexible moves. And of course, the last thing I want to mention on this list, coming at number 10, the lightning trophy. This one I have personal beef with because I've tried so long. I've tried several hours to get this thing. But yeah, the lightning trophy is a very, very rare thing in the game where if it's thunderstorming in the world and there's, you know, lightning strikes that will strike the ground at random spots. And if you happen to be a victim to get struck by lightning, you end up getting a trophy as compensation for it. Cause like, oops, unfortunately you got murdered. And actually I think it kills you, right? So it like kills your character in this game. So there's only 2 ways to die in this game, and it's from the mining job and from lightning. I mean, if you drive off the map too, that I guess that kills you, but there's very little things that kill you in this game. So as a reward, they give you the lightning trophy, and it's real. It is possible to get it. I will get it one day. Okay, mark my words. I will get it. But on that note, that is my top 10 things that I forget exist in this game. I literally had to actually explore the game myself to figure it out, remind myself of it. But yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, get out.